So you want a perfect art piece? Well, here's what I gotta tell you. But before that, hey everybody, it's Artsy here, and today I wanted to talk about perfection. And perfection is an odd topic. It doesn't, if ever, come about. I'm of the thought process where perfect as a concept does not exist. It just seems as if it, as a concept, can't be real because perfect is such a subjective manner. The whole idealism of perfect, in my eyes, is what the beholder sees as an object or thing that exceeds every check of what the viewer fancies. But I exceed perfect. And I'm gonna tell you how to get there. Well, first, let me actually tell you a few things. Just because it's perfect in your mind does not mean it's perfect in others' eyes. Perfect is like an opinion, it is such a subjective topic. The second thing I'd like to notice is perfect takes time, years and years of practice. That's to say, if you would ever reach a perfect. Most people don't because of their expectations age with skill. Just an easy for instance here is whenever you were, let's say, 12, the perfect art piece in your mind is not even close to what the perfect art piece in your mind would be today. It is theoretically the same for everyone else. The next thing is how it is okay to not be perfect. Nobody is, and no one ever will be perfect across the world. Well, maybe except for Bob Ross.
Off the excess thinner and then just beat the devil out of it.
So let's get with it. Here's how to get perfect, even though it really doesn't exist, but that doesn't matter, and this is all a really convoluted subject, but I don't care. So the first thing here is gonna be like a practice set. All right, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your favorite, and I mean favorite artist. Pick your favorite art piece from their whole selection of art for each respective creator. And well, this is actually just one of two ideas. I got kind of two ideas when I was thinking about making this video, but give me a second. You're just gonna go ahead and make a little foregrid like this. Ignore my really shaky lines. I'm sitting on my bed in a really weird way. And then, you guessed it, master studies. All right, so you're just gonna go ahead and go get the feeling / gesture of each and every piece. If you capture the mood, you can basically do whatever you want. Because a lot of what makes this art special isn't really the art itself, it's the mood. Granted, there is also stylization in the picture, but stylization is gonna be something that comes with practice and a lot of basic fundamentals just embedded in your head. But after you do these master studies a few times, it's just going to come down to finding whatever proportions you want and stylize while having the feel of other artists. And so doing this is going to help with composition and just general practice of art itself, like colors and everything else. Everyone tells you to do master studies. Now, the next thing was also a pretty similar idea, but it's just to take 4 portraits that are up close and have the same face shape, just get 4 3/4 portraits or whatever. And do the same thing, but with face proportions. Like the TikTok trends, they have one side where it's like anime, Marvel, realism, and yeah, you've seen them before. I actually want to make this like an Instagram or TikTok art challenge, but I just need some time to actually do it myself because I procrastinate a lot. The main second note I have is to just be careful who you take critique from. Critique is a really, really useful thing, but you gotta have a few things in place before you decide to take it. They should be better than you or at your level of art. It is similar to the analogy of being the dumbest in the room, because if you have someone who's giving you advice in your art that's not as good, or granted, good is subjective, but if they're not as good as you and don't know as much as you their word's not going to be for certain. It's just going to be like an untrained opinion, The second thing is going to be open-minded and do not be offensive about critiques. They're just simply giving their opinion, or they know, or they see something wrong with it, and you can't really say no to that because it's their opinion. But not only that, if you're not open-minded to things like critique, you're not going to grow. And then, of course, just use it and apply it in the next piece that you're working on. Then if you do this and you do these master studies just right, you're going to be a master artist in no time. Thanks for hearing my small opinion here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.